The only thing I want to say is if you know that you have psoriasis or this is not correcting your issue, you need to see a dermatologist, because if you have something as serious as psoriasis, you need a whole different regime. What's up guys, it's Jessica from itsabyboutique.com in Balayage, Portland. Welcome back to my channel. So, I had briefed you guys a little bit to know that we would be talking about dry, itchy scalp and dandruff this week. And I have to start this video by saying, I'm sorry. So the reason that I owe you an apology is because I'm a colorist by trade, and my number one goal is to help you guys prolong the length of your color and keep it vibrant. So what is my major suggestion? My major suggestion is don't wash your hair. Wash your hair every other day, wash your hair twice a week, wash your hair once a week. And I've been dealing with a lot of dry skin and dandruff, and I thought it was because maybe I had psoriasis, because when I was little I had psoriasis, and I think it kind of faded away as I got older. But as it turns out, the reason that I'm having such issues with my scalp and so many of my clients are having issues with their scalp is because we're not washing our hair enough. So what I found out upon investigation is that a major source or cause, I should say, of dandruff or dry flaky scalp is bacteria or fungus living on your head. So nothing to feel bad or disgusting about. It's super common, but it happens. And when it happens and we're only washing our hair once a week, you're not actually removing any of that. It's actually getting worse. It's multiplying. I feel like it's like bunnies. They do it fast and then it's totally out of your control, and then you think to yourself, my hair's dry, why would I ever shampoo it? I don't want to put soap on it because it's just going to dry it out. My number one recommendation with all that being said is shampoo your hair more and use a clinical strength dandruff shampoo that is going to rid your scalp of the bacteria and the fungus, and that is going to rid the source of the dandruff, therefore causing you less flaking. Now, you can use a clinical strength Head and Shoulders, but I obviously am only going to co-stand professional products. So if you want to go with a professional product, I would say Nioxin. It's going to have less parabens, less paraffins, less waxes, less sulfates. So overall, you are going to protect your color a little bit more, and you're going to not have a bunch of filler in there, which I think can personally irritate your scalp as well. So go with Nioxin. It can also promote hair growth if that is something that's important to you. And do it every single day until you notice it's clearing up, and then you can scale back and maybe do it twice a week or 3 times a week or whatever's best for you. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation. I did notice, and I have 5 products to review because in my searching, I wanted instant relief, and I didn't even care about getting to the root of the problem. I didn't think it was that simplistic. So I have 5 products, and I'm about to show them to you. But what I learned through trying these products is that there are a lot of gimmicks in my industry. I already knew that. If you know me, I don't like to sell product at my shop. That sounds crazy, but I think if you're a salon that carries one line, you're forced to pick and choose from that line and push the stuff on your clients. Whereas if you have enough knowledge about the industry, you're gonna be able to say, what's your problem, or what is this, what do you want? You want more volume? Do you want dandruff control? Do you want anti-frizz? And you should know as a professional what lines to draw from, and it's not only gonna be one line. So people, buyers beware. I don't want to knock other people in the industry, but that is just my preference. It's like your makeup kit. It's not all MAC. It's not all Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is a mix, and there's a reason that there's a mix. So let's jump into the 5 products that I tried, and I will tell you what my reviews are and what I think, and then I will wrap up by telling you the perfect oil you need for your scalp. And it's not coconut oil. I've told people, go home and lather your head up with coconut oil. It'll be awesome. It's not awesome, especially if you're not using antifungal. I think it only makes it worse. So let's jump into the 5 products, and maybe you've already used them, and maybe I can prevent you from using them, prevent you from dropping your coin on them, because I already did it, and most of them are going right in the trash. So let's get to it. The first product that I want to review, and then it's going directly in the trash, is I wanted to review something that is over the counter that has a steroid, like a hydrocortisone scalp. First of all, it just sounds freaking disgusting, scalp scent, okay? Another thing, it is so watery and disgusting. When I went to grab it, it's like all over my ottoman now. So you can get this at Rite Aid, and it sounds like it's going to be super medical, but really it has hydrocortisone 1%, and it's an anti-steroid, which means it's going to decrease inflammation and therefore decrease itching. That's all it's going to do. It's not going to treat the bacteria on your scalp, and it's messy as hell when you put it on. It's liquidy, it's going to get all over everything and makes you look like a drowned rat. And if you Google this, a lot of questionable feedback comes up. So I would say don't ever purchase this product. And I feel bad for the people that are using this on a regular basis, just like drowning their sorrows in this crap, because it is truly that crap. On to the next one. Okay, so the second product that I picked up is Mizani. So it is a professional product, and it is to soothe your scalp. It's a soothing serum, and basically what this product contains are a lot of natural oils. So it contains avocado, sweet almond, and safflower seed oils. So that's great and all, but another thing that I have to say about this is I think it does contain a little petroleum, and that makes products that contain petroleum have like an addictive quality because it stops oil production, which increases dryness and makes you continue to buy the product. It's causing the dryness so that they can be the treatment, so that they can sell a lot of it. I'm not knocking Mizani at all because I think it's a great line, but this has a lot of natural oils in it, and then it has a lot of chemicals, and you could just cut straight to the chase and get a natural oil. Like I said, I'm going to tell you which one at the end of this. And to be honest, it's not super fragrant, and you don't want that because fragrance is a carcinogenic, and if you're cutting out parabens and trying to go organic, the last thing you want is fragrance in your shampoo. Another thing is I used this a couple times, and I will say that it did provide relief. And you're supposed to use it and shampoo it out, but I didn't. I used it and I kept it on, and I will say it helped. It really did help. So if you just want something to keep on hand, as a band-aid where you need a stitch, pop this in your purse. You can apply it. I like the applicator, or actually you can dump this out and put the other oil I'm about to tell you about, or get a bottle like this and just cut straight to the chase and get the oil, and don't buy this. So it's okay, but you can do better. And that's the Mizani. The next product that I wanted to review is Caviar Clinical Exfoliating Scalp Facial, for a number of reasons. Number one, I love the Alterna line Caviar Repair, and this is a great example of what I was talking about earlier. Not everything in one line is going to be magic. So this particular product I like because I like the idea of a scalp facial. It sounded so spa-like and luxurious, and I also like that it had this little scalp stimulator attached to it. But let me tell you about this. It has a lot of fragrance, so number one, you know it's going to irritate your scalp. And the way that the product is dispersed is you squeeze it, and it comes through there. You're supposed to squeeze it onto your dry scalp and massage, and I would show you on myself, but then I would be a hot mess. It gets tangled in these little bristles, and so the product never reaches your scalp. And the microbeads, another thing, they don't dissolve fast enough. So after you've rinsed your scalp and you're blow drying, you may still find remnants of this product in your hair. So you have a product that doesn't necessarily have any antifungal, it just has cooling effects, active fruit enzymes, cooling effects. But the problem is you're not getting the product to your actual scalp. The microbeads aren't dissolving. If you're using the stimulator, your hair is getting tangled in it. So it's just a hot mess of a product. And one thing to note about this also is it was $36 when it first entered the market, and now you can get it basically everywhere for $10. So what does that tell you about it? It just says that it was garbage, nobody could co-sign it, and now nobody wants to buy it, so they had to drop the price. Actually, I don't even know why they don't just like stop producing this. Maybe they had, maybe they're just trying to clearance it out and get rid of it, but it is prettier. It's basically aesthetically pleasing, but it's not at all functional, so do not buy this crap. The fourth and possibly only product that I would co-sign is this IGK Cleansing Walnut Scalp Scrub. And I was hesitant about this because I did use it in the shower and I thought that I was totally disappointed. So if you open this up, and I used this on a few clients and their feedback was, now looking back at it, so sweet, because they were like, oh, it smells so nice. But what they didn't want to tell me, and I later experienced for myself, oh, it smells so good, is that, so it has peppermint and walnut and all that type of thing, a little bit of tea tree oil, so you're going to get the cooling effect that you want if your scalp is irritated. But looking at this, it has a little bit of vinegar. So vinegar is the only antifungal in this, and the ingredient is pretty far down, which means it's not well concentrated. So you can't count on it to get rid of the bacteria and fungus. It's another Band-Aid. So it's gonna cool off your scalp, but once again, this product is so thick that it's not gonna penetrate to your scalp. I had such an issue even trying to get it to my scalp, and the scrub part of it that would, in theory, feel amazing, maybe if you were bald, it can't penetrate. So nothing gets to your scalp. You barely get the cooling effect on your scalp. But I will say that today I had significantly less dandruff. So at least temporarily, it's gonna work. It's not gonna cure your dandruff. You gotta actually get in there with the antifungal, but it's gonna temporarily work, and it smells delicious. So if you buy it, it's not a total waste, but I wouldn't say run right out and get this. So yeah, that's the Low-Key Cleansing Walnut Scalp Scrub. This is the 5th thing I bought to review for you, and this is actually a tool, it's not a product. It is the Marvy shampoo brush and invigorator, and it was invigorating, let me just tell you that much. The reason that I like this product is that, or this tool, is that it can be used with the right type of product. And when I say the right type of product, I mean your clinical dandruff shampoo, okay? None of that other bullshit. So this is great, and it feels pretty good. I mean, it's funny because in theory, I almost would want something that comes to more of a point, but I think the majority of these are almost, they're a little bit more gentle, because I think they know when you have an itchy scalp, you want to claw at it like a Bengal tiger, and that's not good. You're going to tear your scalp up, and then the medicine could penetrate too deeply. Like, you're not supposed to put this medicine on open sores. I don't know if that's what I'm looking for. But you're not supposed to put it on open wounds. So they really don't want you tearing your skin up. But I would say get one of these little jobbies and get your clinical strength Nioxin for dandruff. Seborrheic dermatitis, I think, is the actual name. Not government name, but medical name. And get that, and then really use this to loosen up the dead skin, and then rinse it away. So this would be good to use on a wet scalp with your shampoo, and if you're not using a boarhead brush, to really get that dry skin up and exfoliate it before you get in the shower. So yeah, and these things are like $5.99, so it's totally worth it. I would just say to clean it properly, because if you are dealing with fungus, you know that that shit is hard to get rid of, and you don't want it hanging out on your little brush in the shower so that you can just redeposit it onto your scalp. So this is the Marvy brush. You can get it right on Amazon along with everything else that I bought. I would say, and if I had to rank them, I would say buy this, and then I would buy the Mizani scalp oil, because that really felt great if you're looking for a quick fix. And then I would use the IGK walnut scrub. It's called Low-Key, and then don't even bother with the other crap. I can give it to you. I will mail it to you. Actually, I won't mail it to you. I don't want you using that scalpicin. It's just disgusting. So that is what I have to say. Now, in closing, I want to let you know that the best oil that you can use on your scalp, and this is whether you have psoriasis or not, is unfiltered, organic hemp seed oil. They sell it on Amazon. It's like $10, okay? And I was doing additional research and found out that if you are dealing with psoriasis or really intense dry scalp, the best thing to do is to go through part and warm up the hemp seed oil in a little pot, dab your finger in it, dab it on part, dab it on, and then just go through your whole scalp like that. Put a shower cap on, like one of those plastic shower caps or processing caps. Let it sit for 6 hours. So potentially just sleep overnight in it, or if it's a Sunday and you want to get it done. And then get in the shower and use a super organic with no fragrance, no paraffins, no parabens, no sulfates, no sodium chloride. Get in there, rinse and shampoo it out, and then you want to finish with a apple cider vinegar rinse. And actually you can do that regardless of whether or not you have psoriasis. It has to be raw, unfiltered, and the mother has to be at 5%. And what this is gonna do is balance the pH on your scalp, kind of like a toner would for your face. It's a natural antifungal, so it's gonna get rid of all that fungus, and it's also very conditioning, so it's gonna make your hair shiny. So those are my recommendations. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little lecture today, and I hope that we addressed a more serious issue that many people have and are embarrassed to admit and talk about, but we all have it, we're all dealing with it. I'm sorry that I inflicted this upon you by telling you to only wash your hair once a week. Wash it multiple times, make sure you're using a dandruff shampoo, and let me know how it goes. I want some feedback. I want to know if it worked for you. So far, it's working for me, but I want to know from you. So thank you guys for joining us. Jessica from insecurities.com. Check out our website, check out our Instagram, check me out on Balayage Portland, and we'll see you soon. Bye guys. I just want to let you guys know that we are filming. It is my birthday. She's about to tear my necklace off, but we wanted to let you know. Please like and subscribe. We'd love for you to join us on a more regular basis. So, say bye, Zara. Zara. Bye, guys.